Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of Can You Survive series. Um, we skipped a month since we've been back, if you'll notice. Yesterday or last month, all I did was run a bunch of contracts, so I didn't bother recording. That's really all we did. We ran through 20 contracts yesterday. Made almost something like $82,000 if I remember right, which you can see up in the corner I've spent. We're broke at the moment. Part of that is the 5,000 overnight due to the loan in the workshop. But we also bought a few things. We bought two things. We bought this bale wrapper. This is the universal one. It'll do square and round. We're gonna need it for our field that we're gonna do today, but we also wanted to be able to do both for contracts. The other thing I bought was I bought a pallet and bale trailer. So we bought this. We spent about $18,000 on this trailer. Um, and you can see we got it loaded down with the wood. I didn't sell any of the wood materials that came out of our sawmill yesterday. I was just waiting to do that on camera, so that's probably what we're going to do first off. We need to go sell this wood, get enough money to buy a baler, and then start baling our field because our field is ready to be harvested. Get that done today. The other thing I've been doing is I've been clearing out this area, putting down some gravel. My thought is I want to put some greenhouses in here, a few greenhouses. That's probably going to be our winter project. Whenever we get enough money, just keep putting them down. I'm thinking 4 to 6, just as another income producer each month to make sure that that loan and the workshop and the other buildings that we add, that we can afford it. But yeah, for right now, we're going to, like I said, we're going to go ahead and run this wood down to the playground, get it sold, come back, grab that other batch, and kind of see how much money we have to buy a baler, a round baler. There's several different options. I'm hoping to have about at least $70,000 because the one I want's about 70,000. But we do have a modded one in there that's relatively cheap. It's about like 35,000. So anywhere from there, we have options. I have no doubt that we'll get at least 35,000. But if we can push up and get that 70,000, then we can get the baler I want, which is it's the Crone one, the one that it'll do all three sizes, which is kind of what I wanted to be able to do. That way, the first two sizes, we would never really use the 125 size. The 150 is what we would use when we're wrapping bales, and then if you're doing a contract or maybe just making some hay bales for ourselves, I would use the 180 just so it's faster. So let's unstrap, sell that one go. Oh, $55,000. Okay. Don't know if there's enough at home to get us over 70. Probably. It'll be close. But we definitely have the 30, and I think we can move up to the next level at least for sure too, which is like a 60,000 one. But let's run home, grab that last load. I should mention this Ponji trailer is a mod, and it does have auto load with it for like bales. I bought it without that, and the reason is because I run the auto load mod, and the two kind of conflict with each other. Plus, I'm not sure. Well, I'm positive if you did the auto load trailer, it wouldn't auto load pallets. So this way, I could auto load both. Um, and like I said, I do plan on using it for both. Probably this first batch of pallets or first batch of bales, I'll probably put them on here with the loader just to do it. But like I said, after that, I'm going to use the auto load just as a quality of life. Same way here, just use the auto load. Easy peasy. I know some people want to do it the more realistic way, if you will. That's fine. I prefer, like I said, the quality of life stuff I like. It's the financial stuff that I don't want to make too easy, you know, where my buying station is half off, or there's a contract mod that pays you twice what a contract's normally worth. I don't mind grinding for that. I should mention on all those contracts we did yesterday, we did finally get 3 fertilizing contracts. I was a little worried, we went 2 months and only 1 fertilizing contract. Actually, we had 2 months where there was no fertilizing contract. Then we got 1. So, must just be random, but fertilizing is usually one of the bread and butters for people that do contracts, because they're quick. They pay decent. Even after you buy your own fertilizer, they pay decent. So. Can we get over 70K? Oh yeah. 23 more thousand. We're up to 78. I'm sure that's enough for that baler. Also, it's probably enough for the other thing that I want to put in today. I want to put in a new shed that we can store bales and pallets in. That way, as the material comes out of our sawmill, I'll put it over there until we're ready to sell. These bales, they can come off the field, go into the storage, and sit there while they're fermenting until they're ready to sell. Once they're silage, we can take them back out. So I did clear an area for that. I took out that tree in between the house and the sawmill. That's where I plan on putting this down. So maybe we'll do that before right now. Well, we better check on the price of the baler, get that bought, and then we'll put down the shed and we'll start working on this field, get it baled up. I think we can bale and mow at the same time. Just use the front mower and bale at the same time, which will save us some time. It'd be nice to have a baler that did both, because we could save even more time. Have it wrap, but unfortunately those things are pretty expensive. So let's look at sales first. Still pretty much garbage. Let's look at the round balers. So yeah, this is the mod download, and I believe this is available on platform. This is a good enough one to start out for the price too. It's almost half price. If you do download, there's really no reason to buy this one. They both only do 125, and this one, the other nice thing about this modded one is starting out, it's only a 90 horse. It's really one of the lower horsepower mowers we have in the game. Well, it is at the moment. This one's 120. And then these $65,000 ones, they'll do the 125 and the 150, but like I said, I want to be able to do the 180s. Contracts, you just faster, don't have to stop. You have these two, the K model and then the Crone. I prefer this. just because when you use it, I don't think it'll show it here. Yeah, it is. It has this piece that sticks out the back. That kind of the bale rolls and down it and falls off of it, so it's away from the door when it's open. The other one doesn't have that, and a lot of times the door will get caught on the bale as it's trying to reclose. It needs that extension. This one has it built in, so we might as well. I don't need the beacon light. I'm not gonna pay for a beacon. I think we'll go with BKT. Yeah, those tires look pretty good. Although that's wide tire, I don't think I want to pay for the money just because they look good. We'll go BKT. So yeah, right at $70,000 with the netting. We will have to start buying netting, and we'll need to start buying wrap for our bale wrapper as well. But so let's purchase this. We still do have $8,000 left, so I do think right in this area I'm going to put in that shed we were looking at. So, like always, I like to save the game and turn off the saving so that it doesn't auto save, and that way if I screw up when I'm placing this down. I'm trying to remember if it's under sheds. It's a mod. No, it's this one here that I want to put in. It's the bale and pallet storage. The bad thing about this, it only does 250, which we might fill that up pretty quick. There is some bigger ones. I just don't like them as well, so we'll go with this for now, see where it gets us. We do need to turn it around like this. Also, you can customize this, and I do think I will. I'm probably going to I've kind of decided the way I'm going to do this is each farm's going to kind of be color coded. And when I say color coded, the buildings if they can, but more importantly, like the tractors. So eventually we'll probably have either all New Holland tractors or if there's other colors that you can, other tractors that you can change the colors on, we'll have those. But it just makes it easier when you're cycling through tractors to know which farm you're on, because we can't use the tractors from this farm on, say, farm 2 or farm 3. So I think it's just going to be smart. I'll just color code them for now. Did I place that? Or no, we just on the color selection. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember setting that down. I do want this closer to the house than I do the workshop or the sawmill, just so I have room to dump that. But I don't want it right on the house. Maybe far enough I can park a truck in between there, just a pickup if we ever get one. Maybe something like that. Let's go look at that. Yeah, maybe I would have liked a little bit farther, but I think I can back a truck in there, no problem. Here we have our unloading point and then our trigger to bring everything back out, but yeah, that leaves us a good, we can drag trees in here and still be able to turn around, pull out. So that'll work. I'll probably run up to the shop, buy that or pick up that baler, get this front changed out to the mower, and meet you guys back at the field. See you in a bit. Okay, we got the baler and made it back. Got the mower in front. Gonna try and do this all with one go. You probably also noticed we had a couple contracts going. I got the guy switched over on that. Gonna keep doing contracts. Like I say, they're a good money maker. We only have one field, but I've kind of made a decision. We're only gonna run it through year 3. So the first year we did it, we could do the lease because we had no equipment, no money, or not lease, but borrow the equipment on contracts. This year 2 and 3, we have to use our own equipment. But I think after that, it's on to land. I will leave it open that we can still do like deadwood contract or the stone contracts. That way, if you want the wood for the sawmill or the stone, if we get a cement factory later on, you want free stone. That's fine. We'll go that route. But for now, yeah, contracts are still going to be a big part of our existence for the next, well, at least till we get another couple fields. So it is what it is. So let's get started on this. See if I can run both of these. I have changed the bale size to the 150, which is the biggest one you can make for silage bales. Let's turn on automatic drop, and let's go see if we can. And I'm probably going to stick to the field for now, and just so I know how many bales this field produces, but I might come back later and mow like this side road and around all the edges of the field and even around our yard, just to pick up extra grass, more money. But for now, I kind of want to know how many bales this field produces, give us an idea of how much money we're going to get off of it each time. And I think I mentioned this before, but I do have a mod that as the baler gets full, it does slow down, and eventually it will stop and wait for the bale to kick out. It's kind of nice. You don't have to do that manually. Again, quality of life mod. Allows us to just keep a straight line, not miss any swaths, and keep rolling. But I think for now I'm just going to time lapse this, and we'll be back when it's time to start wrapping. Okay, we managed to get all that baled. Ended up with 40 bales, which I'm very happy with. More than I expected. I didn't really know what to expect. I haven't done a whole lot of silage baling. I think I've talked about it before. Normally the way I've been putting up silage is picking up the grass and using Gaming Joy's fermenting silo, which is awesome, and I probably still will move towards that as we expand and get bigger here. But for now, I'm going to go this route, and I might keep up with this route. I know Courseplay is out. I've never used it, but looking at it, I think I can set it up to where, just like I did there, that you can get AI to go around and bale and mow at the same time, which would be cool. And I could just go around and wrap bales or pick up or do whatever. But for right now, we'll keep doing it this way. Um, yeah, 40 bales. That's really good. I originally said I was going to mow the outside of this and the grass up underneath the trees. But I think I'll wait a month. That way, I can. It'll ferment at a different time. It won't be ready when these bales are ready to sell. That way, I'll know for sure how much. Get a good idea how much this field's going to produce for us each time we harvest. What it's going to be worth for a year. Uh, the other thing you can see, I sent off the mower. There's a couple mowing contracts, so I sent it off to do that as well. But I think I'm just gonna keep picking these up. I'm gonna take them up, store them in the barn. I'll for the next episode, what I'm thinking is we'll kind of do what I did on this one. I'm going to just do the next month offline. It's just going to be a lot of contracts. I'll get all those done while these bales ferment. I believe they take 2 months to ferment. So we should be able to sell these bales in January. So in the next episode, we'll sell all these bales. I'll try and keep all the wood products, the planks and stuff, if I can, if I don't need the money. Between now and then, there is a hoeing contract I would like to get that pays pretty good. I would like to eventually buy that hoe. I might be doing that to finish out these contracts. We do need a hoe just for the contracts. And I do plan on still buying a wood transport wagon of some sort, since we are going to do contracts for, another 20 months or so. That doing 1 or 2 of those a day is going to end up being an extra $100,000 in our pocket probably. So it makes sense to go ahead and get one of those. I could use the loader with the straps to load them fairly easy. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the next episode. Get the pallets sold, get the silage bales sold. I'll probably, if we have enough cash, look at starting to put down a greenhouse or 2 in that area. Hopefully I've got a few more trees cleared out of there in the next 2 months. I know that sawmill's getting full. And then we need to also think about starting to plant more trees. Whether that's, I don't know if I'll start doing that right then, but it needs to be done sooner or later, because those oak trees, even though they're probably the faster growing trees that you put in your sawmill, the fastest, they do take 2 years. So we kind of need to get on that, because eventually we're going to run out of trees up there and along the edge of this field. So we do want to get on that at some point. So that's going to require a planter, and planter's not that expensive, but the trees do cost. But that's kind of some of what I plan on doing on next episode. For now, like I said, I'm just going to finish wrapping all these bales in the field and work on contracts for the next month and a half. So I appreciate you watching the video. I'll be back in January to kind of do what we had talked about and give you an update on how these month and a half went. Thank you for watching the episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.